Located in the quaint and pretty village of Taxal, just south of Whaley Bridge, lies an amazing old building, which unfortunately has a rather rough recent history. Before we look at the more recent history of the building, we must look back. It was originally built in 1904 as a house for Lieutenant Colonel Harry Ramsden Jodrell, quite a high-ranking individual who later became the Director of Ministry of Munitions in the Great War. The house called Taxal Lodge looked to have been a cracking home, with a huge allotment, garden and tennis court. Unfortunately, Henry died in 1950, and the house was sold on to be a school for disruptive or emotionally disturbed children for ages 11 to 16, run by the Stockport Education Authority. It's not something that'd really fly nowadays. The school had a mix of board and regular students, and at its peak taught 50 to 60 pupils. Sadly, there's quite a few accounts of abuse throughout the years that Taxal Lodge operated. One care worker in particular had been jailed for 15 years as a result. The school changed its name in 1998 to the Taxal Centre, and thankfully its last Ofsted report was in 2004 and it shut its doors a year later. Since then, the lodge was sold on the 13th of March 2009 for £900,000. In 2010, High Peak Borough Council turned down a building application to convert the lodge into 14 homes, from the new developers Ruttle Contracting Limited. The main reasons behind the refusal were about the concerns of extra traffic on Linglong's Road, and the fact the proposal did not include any affordable housing. Funnily enough, just up Linglong Road, can't believe that's its name, there are new developments. You can see behind me, so that didn't age well. But Taxal Lodge is still abandoned today and in horrible condition due to multiple major arson attacks in 2010, 2012 and 2024. Interestingly, the building was put up for sale again, just before the fire in 2024, for a guide price of $850,000 and included 13 acres of land. I'm not entirely sure if it's sold. But of course with a fire, there isn't much other than land left on the site to buy. And it's a shame really, as someone who's visited the inside of the building prior to the 2024 fire, it was gorgeous inside. I can only imagine what it was like prior to any of the fires. But at this point, the history is already gone. And for once, I do advocate for this building to be demolished. At the moment, all it is doing is causing a nuisance to the locals anytime someone trespasses and sets it alight, and causing disrespect to all those pupils that spent parts of their childhood here. I hope you've enjoyed this little insight into Taxal Lodge. Thank you for watching. A bigger thank you for all my supporters on Ko-fi. And until next time, ta-ra.